welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa Morell and I'm a personal stylist for the everyday woman. So today we have got a range of white summer pieces and I'm going to be showing you how to style them up with different options, from making them super casual just like I'm doing right now, up to really dressy. And usually all we do to attain that is to change our accessories or maybe change the actual fabric of the complementary item. So hopefully Sarah's going to be here very shortly. So she's going to be joining me and actually showing an alternative to the outfit that I show. But she's got childcare issues at the moment, so we won't worry about that. We're just going to crack on anyway. And we're going to start off with this beautiful jumper from LILYSILK. Now I do have some LILYSILK codes for you. I will put them on the screen, but have a look in the description box as well, because it depends how much you spend as to the percentage off, but generally speaking it's around about 15%. And this jumper and these trousers are just gorgeous. So for any of you that don't know LILYSILK, I've worked with them quite a few times before, and there are hundreds of silk companies out there and cashmere companies, but LILYSILK have been around for 12 years now. It means that they have got the sizing now right. The quality is just beautiful. They use grade A mulberry silk, and the cashmere like I've got on right now is just beautiful. But it's not only sort of how it feels, it's the extra detail. Can you see there in the cuff there? I think this is my third cashmere jumper that I've got from them. I've been using them now for probably 3 or 4 years, and I'd say the quality remains beautifully. Where I'd say some of the cheaper cashmere doesn't actually perform as well over time. So I have this one, you'll see another one that's coming on later on, and then also a hooded one. So I'll put the links in for all 3 of them. But just to show you what I've got it paired on with today, I have got, again from LILYSILK, these beautiful silk trousers, fully lined from top to bottom, not just halfway through. Again, that just shows you their quality. And I just teamed it with one of the LILYSILK belts. I'll show you a close up on that. And as well as I've got Monica Vinader jewellery on here. But what's happening here is you've just got the gold jewellery and the little bit of the gold on the belt. That just helps to sandwich together the entire outfit. But these trousers feel beautiful. I'm 5'3" and they're fitting me at just about the right length. I'll show you in a minute how I'm going to dress them up, and even when I put a little heel with them, they're still the perfect length. So they really have got the sizing right here. What I'll also do is I'll put the sizing that I'm wearing in everything on the Moonsif board. So I'll put a clip of that at the side of me now so you can see where the sizing goes. But yeah, these feel just absolutely beautiful. And something else that I've got underneath, I'm not sure how I'm going to do this without exposing myself too much, but 2 things. First of all, I haven't tucked the jumper into my trousers. I've got a little pouch like a lot of us there, so when I put a thicker jumper like this into my trousers, it's going to create more of a bulge here. So instead I put it into the bra, and it's the bra I wanted to show you because they've sent me this. And do you know what? It's not going to win any sexy awards, I'm going to be honest with you, but my goodness, it feels like I haven't got a bra on at all. So the straps are like this. It's got no seams on, so it's a very akin to the Skims wear, and it just gives a beautiful profile. I'd say if you've got a really big bust and you have trouble with that bust going under your armpits, then you probably need something more structured. But if you're looking for just a t-shirt bra that genuinely doesn't show any lumps and bumps, then this is absolutely brilliant. So I've just teamed it with a sandal today, and what I wanted to get through is the message that I've got my toes out, yet I've got a cashmere jumper on and a white pair of silk trousers. So I'm really playing around with the fabrics, and I'm not going down the traditional route of putting a cashmere jumper with a black pair of winter trousers, for example. This is what allows you to do white in the summertime, and I know in America or hotter countries, this part is going to be too hot for you, but you just change the cashmere maybe for a silk vest or just a white t-shirt. But because you've got all the other lovely fabrics going on, this beautiful grade A silk on the trousers, you can afford to mix and match your fabrics together and it still creates a really premium look. So great daytime, smart casual daytime, I would say. But let me see what else I can do with these trousers just to elevate the look up a little bit. So now all I have done is change the shirt, and this time it's a silk shirt. It's from LILYSILK again. It is beautiful. One thing I did do is I changed my necklace because I had a very big pendant on there and I felt that the really big pendant and the bold stripes were competing, I suppose. So that's one change that I did do. So this shirt has the little LILYSILK logo just there. I'm not sure if you can see it. It drapes beautifully. And when I talk about the drape, it's coming over my bust line, but it's still narrow in the waist there. Can you see that? It's not hanging out stiff from my bust line. And it's that type of shirt that is a thicker fabric that makes a lot of my clients look bigger because it literally hangs like that. This drapes round your shape. So very, very flattering. Kept it on with the same LILYSILK trousers, the same shoes, and again I just wanted to show you how you can mix your fabrics, or obviously silk and silk in this occasion, but I've still got it on with a flip-flop, and that just helps pare it down because traditionally you think silk, you need to elevate it, but I think when you elevate the entire outfit, when it's more of a casual affair, then that's what can make you look a little bit dated. So try and keep at least one of the pieces a lot more casual than perhaps you would initially think. But yeah, this just, it feels so nice, honestly. If you remember those scratch and sniff things where you used to be able to smell or touch or feel what something looks like, I wish I could do that for you because it just really does feel absolutely beautiful. Okay, so now I've really elevated the white trousers up. Kept the belt on because that adds a little bit of gold, and as you can see, I've got this very extra shimmery shirt on, which is just beautiful. I like wearing it open like that, but I would do it up like that if I had a higher heel shoe on so that my whole body was more elongated. But it's beautiful. The shoulder detail, lovely there. The type of detail that we're talking about with LILYSILK is look at the buttons there. Can you see? Even how they've made the pleats around the cuff there, even the thickness of the cuff. It's all little details like this that add to a garment and make it feel really nice and luxurious. So Sarah has finally arrived. Yay!
Has arrived.
So we just thought to get through this a lot quicker, we would do a little bit of mixing and matching. Well, we've both got the LILYSILK jumpers on now. Yours is just the one that I had last year, but I have checked and it is still available, versus the current one that I've got on right now as well. But you can see from this, we'll do a close-up, that the quality has still remained really, really beautiful. And the only difference here in the outfit is that I've got the white shorts on and you've got on the trousers.
Yeah, a nice tailored linen trouser.
Yeah, and they are slightly more tailored as well. So a lot of the linen trousers just come with a drawstring. I know my daughter, for example, wears that type all the time. So you've got the pleats on it, you've got the pockets. If you just turn around, Sarah, you've got the pockets there on the bottom. It's details like that on a linen trouser that is going to make it look more elevated. But you can still make it look really casual by putting on the sandals with it down below. Oh, here he comes. Oh, he hasn't come and interrupted us for a while. Hello, Monty. Hello. There we go, standing on my foot as well. So the point of this is, again, we have got the cashmere mixed with the linen, mixed with a sandal. It's all these different styles that are working really well together, and perhaps in a lot of people's mind are contradict each other. But in styling they don't. Helps because we've stuck to tonal. So even down to our bags and our belts here, they're all toning in with everything that we've got. Let's do a close-up just on the quality of the jumper there. So I think it's good when people are making an investment. And what I would say is that LilySilk cashmere and their silk isn't as expensive as a lot of other places, but it washes really well. So hopefully you can see the quality on that. And that one is about 1.5 years old.
I mean, I never wear cashmere and it's lovely.
Yeah, it feels really nice, doesn't it? Really nice and soft. And you've got the LilySilk bra on underneath.
I needed a bra. I was wearing a black bra.
So we've swapped bras and she's got it. And how comfy is it?
I just did a very inappropriate boob grab. But yeah, really, really comfy.
Good. Yeah. Yes, really nice. Okay, let's have a look, see what else we can put together for you. And just before I get changed out of these shorts, I just thought I would show you how the nice LilySilk shirt goes really nicely as well with a pair of shorts. Again, it just helps to elevate something like this that is really nice and cool for a summer's day. Because remember, with silk you don't sweat in it as much. It's really moisture absorbing, so it's really actually very lovely to wear on a hot summer's day as well. That looks really nice too. Okay, so we're both wearing palazzo trousers, which are trousers that are really quite wide and flowy. Mine are 100% polyester, so they're no LilySilk, I'm afraid, but just in the interest of giving you variety. They still do feel really, really nice, but I know some of you are like the finer fabrics, but for those of you that don't have the budget for the finer fabrics, then these are a great alternative. Although these ones are 100% linen, aren't they? So they're great. So two different palazzo trousers in terms of fabrics, but the key to making them look good is to give yourself some sort of shape or tightness on the top, okay? Which is exactly what we haven't done here with Sarah. So how we styled Sarah here is that she just completely lost all of her figure here. So the wide trousers, the wide shirt, showing no flesh with the sleeves long here. This is a huge no-no. That will make anybody look bigger. Sarah's incredibly slender and she still looks bigger and shapeless, let alone when you are trying to perhaps hide a stomach or big bust. Doing that sort of combination, big and big together, I promise you will make you look bigger than you are. So all we have to do is start to create some shape. So we do that by rolling up the sleeves. We'll open up the buttons here and we'll perhaps create some shape by, you could just tuck in at this point, or you could just do a really nice casual knot there. And it's as simple as that. So we've now recreated this shape. We've got the central point there for her waist to be shown off. So what a huge difference that makes. And I guarantee, even if you've got a bigger tummy, you will look smaller when you proportion it like that. Like I say, you can just tuck in as well. It doesn't have to be the actual tie there. And so another way of doing a palazzo trouser, but without a slimmer top, is to have something like this on. So I suppose it is slimmer, it's obviously a waistcoat, but it's in a linen fabric, so it's thicker. So you're not getting perhaps your rolls that you might get if you were wearing a tighter top. And just pairing that, because it's still slim, with a wide leg trouser can be very flattering as well. I also like the fact that it's got the brown buttons on, which brings the rest of the outfit together. And then you can also leave a few of those buttons open, because then it helps to shape around the tummy area. So if it was all done up like that, it could look a little bit more block-like, but just being open like that splits that area up. So another good alternative if you're looking for something to pair with a wider leg linen or palazzo trouser. So next I wanted to address something which people comment on all the time, and that is they ask me about ankle length and what is the correct length at which to wear your trousers if you've got an ankle grazer on. And the answer is slightly different depending on your height, because Sarah here has got these lovely white jeans on. I'm going to put them on in a minute and show you that on your 5'4"
and a quarter
frame, as opposed to my 5'3" and a quarter, so we've got 2-inch difference in our sizing, how they will fit Sarah a lot better than they'll fit me. And Sarah will be able to wear multiple different shoes with those trousers, where I will probably only be able to wear one type of shoe with those trousers. And it all goes down to the amount of foot and ankle you can see here. Okay, so on Sarah's foot here, you can see a good length of foot and ankle going on. So in terms of above her ankle bone, let's have a look at exactly how many. So I've got probably 3 fingers of ankle showing from the ankle bone. I've got quite chunky fingers, so I'd say that's just under 2 inches that's showing here. She can afford to go a little bit shorter as well. That would look nice on her as well, as long as she's showing this part of her foot. Watch what happens when I put the jeans on. So I'm 2 inches smaller than Sarah, and you'll see on the right hand side where the jeans come to on my 5'3" frame. So they're in no man's land. They're neither here nor there, and they're not showing much of my ankle at all. So despite my petite height, I still want to show my ankles. On the left hand side, you'll see the same pair of jeans, but with the ankles showing. Hopefully from this comparison that you can see that the left hand side is a lot more stylish and more flattering and doesn't make my legs look any shorter than they actually are. Okay, so now all I've done is popped a blazer on just to give me that shape, so it's not focusing on the fact that the jeans are unflattering across my thigh area, so that should help create some shape, but the shoes still don't work. And the shoes don't work again because the jeans are in no man's land. They're not showing enough of the ankle, and the front of the shoe is coming up too high up my foot. So ideally, the only type of shoe that would probably work there is a nude shoe that is going to elongate my foot. So let's have a look at the difference between those. So can you see how that shoe there, which is a slight heel, it's pointed and it's very similar to my skin tone, is now going to allow me to wear these jeans that ordinarily are the wrong length when I pair them with a shoe that comes higher up my foot. So now you can see a lot of the foot, and it's a lot more elegant than the loafers. And a pair of trainers, for example, would look even worse because the tongue of the trainer comes up even higher on the shoe. So the way to get the correct ankle length for you is to start off with a trainer, if you do wear a trainer that is, or any shoe that comes up the front of your foot. So start with those, cut your jeans to the length whereby you can still see, let's say 3 chunky fingers worth above your ankle bone. When you have done that, when you then switch to a shoe like this one that is lower at the front, then it's still going to work because you're going to show even more of your foot and even more of your ankle. But when you revert back to your trainer, it will also work because you've still got your ankle showing. Okay, so next we've got 2 incredibly similar outfits, or certainly the skirts are very similar, but we've just changed it up slightly to show you how you can wear it. So for me, I've gone more dressy. So obviously this little crop top, this top, by the way, comes in the longer version as well. So you don't have to get the cropped version. The skirts are the same in terms of splits up the front. Yours is a more relaxed look though, isn't it? So we've paired it with more relaxed pieces. But there's no reason why you couldn't have put those exact pieces with this exact skirt. So the point is, you can take a skirt like this and you can wear it however you like as long as you're consistent with your complementary pieces. So in the case of Sarah, we've got the cross bag here. That is dressing things down a little bit. We've got even just down to the white earrings here compared to mine. Got the gold ones on, and Sarah's got more of the white beady ones on. So that just dresses her outfit down, that dresses my outfit up. Then we've got the jewellery. Jewellery's pretty consistent across both actually, but you've gone for more of like the little boho beachy type of gold, haven't you, where mine again is a little bit more defined. So we go down to those sort of lengths. We change bracelets and looks of jewellery based on the tops that we've got. So Sarah's got the Birkenstocks on. I've got a little heel. My heels, by the way, are old. We will try and find you something similar. They're just old Zara ones. Both of these skirts are also old. They're both from Zara, but we've got Jo in the background working very hard trying to find you some similar pieces as well. This top, though, is still available, isn't it? But for both of these skirts, you could just simply put a white t-shirt, some white Birkenstocks. That would go really nice. We should try that one. We'll show that one and try it for you. And there you go, both now with a white t-shirt on. Only difference is I've added a brown belt, so I've added some brown shoes, and I've just got the brown bag on. Where this skirt comes with its own belt buckle, it's not really pulling you in much, is it? But it looks nice. So then you didn't need to add anything extra to that skirt because it's bringing in the jewellery really nicely. So we just kept it simple with a white suede Birkenstock. But that just shows you how you can take a key central piece like a skirt, like a pair of linen trousers, and just dress it up or dress it down. Now what you've probably noticed across all of this video is that all the complementary pieces have been tonal. So they've been neutral browns, beiges, golds and things like that. We haven't brought out a purple top and a red top and a green top and a yellow top because that's not helpful in your wardrobe if you want to be able to dress things up and dress things down. So the key is the more neutral tops you have in there, the more outfits you'll be able to actually put together. Okay, so for the last outfit, Sarah is obviously all white based apart from the brown accessories, where I've kept the same t-shirt on and I've just gone for the white or the cream summer look with the jacket. I've shown this jacket before, it's a really great one, it's from Amazon. It just helps to lift the darker colour jeans up for the summer. But even with my jeans on, I've still got like a Birkenstock down here at the bottom, even though I'm wearing a jacket. So again, you've got that yin and yang going on, because you think if you've got a jacket on, then you would need a more solid shoe, but it's not the case in the summer. Mix and match your themes, your fabrics, your tones. It's really nice to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just basically avoid anything really dark in the summer and you'll always look really nice and styled. You've got on the Reese linen blazer, I think it is. Yeah. Looks really nice.
Just a plain tee.
Plain white t-shirt, some Zara trousers, and she looks equally as casual but just slightly more elevated. But there's no reason why I couldn't put that blazer on now with these jeans and take my jeans up another level. In fact, let me just grab a blazer and I'll show you how I can do that. And there you go, as easy as that. I have just elevated that up somewhat. But again, I've just kept the Birkenstocks on. I could smarten myself up by going for a more brown sandal like that. That will then start to take me up a little bit. But if you notice, it's always the accessories that we're using. And by that I mean the outerwear and the shoes and the bags and the jewellery as well, which makes us either dressier or more casual. It's not actually these main pieces here. And what I always find when I go to my clients' houses is that they have a lot of the main pieces here, but they don't spend on the outerwear, the accessories or the shoes. So then however good their jeans and white t-shirt looks, it's then ruined when they just grab any old jacket or any old shoes to go with it. So that's it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. We will be linking all the items, so just go to where the description box is, which is under where the title is. Click on the link for your country and then it will take you to a board, and that board will show you everything. If you click into the item, it will also show you the size that we were wearing today. If you're unable to find one of the items on the board, it means it was sold out. So when something is sold out or not available in a different country, then we find similar items. The way you get to the similar items is to continue scrolling down the board, and towards the very bottom, that's where you'll find the similar items. But thank you for watching. If you could press the subscribe button, we would be very grateful, and we will see you again next week. Thank you. Bye bye.